have to, we are each other's keepers. So if you don't mind, I'd like for you to get up for just about 45 seconds. And I don't want you to go to your mom. I want you to go to somebody and I want you to hug them. I want you to tell them, keep hope alive. Just get up and give somebody some encouragement and tell them keep hope alive because you don't know what they got going on. Go to more than one person and give them a hug and tell them that it's going to be okay, whatever it is they're carrying around, to keep hope alive and let them know that everything is going to be all right. You know, because I feel as though in the course of a day, we need to do that for each other. When we see each other at work, you know, we need to do that for each other. We really need to do that. Sometimes if somebody smiles, you never know what that does. We have to do that for each other. Okay, so let me tell you the things that I wanted to talk about today. The first thing I wanted to talk about, because there's no limit to esteem, okay? None whatsoever. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was setting an intention. Every night when you go to bed, I want you to focus on an intention. You know, I want you to focus on something that you consciously
What's some people doing behind the house?
want to feel the next day. Like tomorrow when I wake up,
Cooking out and eating.
tomorrow I'm going to have a good day, regardless of what's going on, regardless of whether or not it rains, whether or not it's cloudy, whether or not my children oversleep.
Well, that's my mom.
My car don't start. I'm going to have a good day. So when you wake up that day, and regardless of what you're going through, you tell yourself this the night before, and you say, you know what, nothing is going to do this. You know, we have to speak things into existence. Now, a lot of things I do are spiritual.
Come on now. No, she's not. She left over. She went over
And I don't push faith on nobody because everybody don't have it. So I talk about hope, because we all got hope. Because we all hoping for our next birthday. We all hoping for something that we believe in that we're going to see. So I can talk about hope because everybody can relate to it.
She's talking about your life.
I need you to remind yourself, that's okay, give me that down right there. I was waiting for that to happen. I need you to remind yourself every night that you're going to have a good day in love. Now, if you lay in bed with your husband, boyfriend, significant other, and they get on your nerves, you might have to toss a couple of things, ignore him, get up, walk away from him a few times, and you know what, you say, you know what, I'm not letting you disturb me. What we got to learn how to do, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll talk about that later, is to walk away and not let people disturb our joy. You know what I'm saying? So, how do we do that? We do that by being true to ourselves. Okay? We got to do what feels right to us. So, what I mean is, get away from the negative energy. Get away from the negative energy. If you're around and you just don't feel right about something just don't feel right, it's making you feel opposite of what you're trying to build.
She's cooking back in the back of the house too?
It's like, you know what, girl, I came to see you, but you know,
You
I
can
got
stop saying yes now.
I'll come back and check you later. You know, because if something don't feel right and your spirit is not connected with that thing, and it's making you feel, and it's bringing you down, get out of there. Get out of there. You know? Because at the end of the day, you got to look out for yourself. At the end of the day, you got to look out for yourself. So in the morning, after you told yourself the night before how you ready to go, in the morning, what do we do? What we do every morning? Somebody tell me what we do in the morning. When we get up out the bed, where do we go and what do we do? So we go into a bathroom that has a mirror. Most bathrooms have mirror, right? So when you look in that mirror, I need you to look at yourself and greet yourself and say, hey, self, what's going on? We're going to have a good day today. We're going to have a good day today. You need to tell yourself, self, we're going to have a good day today. And, you know, some people think people that talk to themselves is crazy. But I'm trying to tell you, you need to talk to yourself and tell yourself some things, especially when things are not happening like you need to happen, when things look the opposite of what you want, when you don't have the money you need and all those things. Sometimes you got to talk to yourself, okay? So I need you to do that.
I'm a cameraman.
Affirmations are good. I have some of them around my house. You know, some people's affirmation might be, I will lose weight. You know, I am beautiful. You know, you see a lot of movements happening now. People got the I am beautiful movement on Facebook. They have different movements. My movement is Keep Hope Alive. Whatever your movement is, you know, I will stay positive. You know, regardless of what somebody does, you gotta have a mindset about something. Excuse me, but I'm not taking the cat off the top. But you gotta remind yourself of what your movement is. And sometimes we gotta do that as parents. Does everybody here have children? Raise your hand if you have children. As parents, oh Lord, we really have to do that because these children today ain't like we came up. These children today will take you somewhere you don't want to go, and sometimes you gotta remove yourself out of the room, come back because they test and they try you, and they make you feel like you must not really know me that way. Like, wait a minute, you know what? I'll call the police myself because I'm getting ready to whoop your behind, and just go ahead and call them because I'll call them for you because I'm going to whoop your behind because I'm running this house. Because some of the kids are running their houses, their parents will not whoop them because they scared they're going to call the police. So some of us have to tell our kids, look, call them because I got this. And when they come knocking on the door, say, yeah, I did it, but there's no abuse going on here. This is called discipline. The same way I came up, I got discipline. I'm going to discipline my child. So I understand you got a job to do, but you don't really need to be here. You might need to go down the street where Joe Blow is whooping on somebody and there's some domestic violence. I'm okay here. We okay. You know what I'm saying? So affirm. I told you, young lady, I didn't want her to listen, but I know she's cooking. All right. Ladies, we also have to be mindful of our thought process. Okay? Number 4 is we gotta know that we got a monkey on our back. You know, sometimes you ever come across somebody that
so good.
they kind of nothing just can never go.
Whoa.
No matter what happened, they find the negative to it. It's like you know, you can say it's nice outside, and they say, oh yeah, but they call it for rain. You know, they'll say, you know, you say, you know, girl, look at me.
Fireworks.
You know, you like this outfit. They say, yeah, no, but I like the other one you had on better. I mean, they just always got something contrary to what you say. They're always contrary. So, but we sometimes we do that to ourselves too. Sometimes we got that subliminal thought in our mind, and we take ourselves there too. And sometimes we doubt our own self. And sometimes we are our own biggest enemy. So we have to learn to accept ourselves. We have to learn to recognize ourselves too. And don't
when she first walked up.
Live in the past. Forget about the disappointment. Forget about the failure. Somebody who left you. Whatever it is, you couldn't fit that outfit, you know, forget about it. Don't think about it. Just get the next outfit and move on and take some other that's right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have to do. All right? Now, another thing we have to do is we have to make sure that our physical diet is good. I don't know how much you know about it. There was a young lady, her name is,
well, that thing's probably like my predicament.
A young African-American doctor. If you become my friend on Facebook, I will share it with you. But she was telling us about the different things that we do that actually contributes to how we feel. A lot of it has to do with how we feel. The things we put in our body has a lot to do with our reactions mentally, emotionally. You know, negativity makes you gain weight. Did you know that? If you're negative a lot, that will make you gain weight. If you're trying to lose pounds and you just find that you cannot lose pounds and you find yourself always complaining about something or find the negative, then you might want to check yourself out because that's what's stopping you.
Behind the house?
You know.
Why you gotta worry about it?
Things like make sure we eat
I just want to know.
Water and the natural stuff and stay away from processed food
water.
because all of that contributes to what we are doing. Okay? Now here's the big one, ladies. Here's the big one for us, and I know we all do it sometimes. We can't compare ourselves to others. You know, sometimes we walking down the street and we see somebody, or sometimes we do it because, especially if we were in a relationship and we maybe somebody left us, or you know, we're out of that relationship because of another person. Sometimes we look at ourselves and say, well, you know, they were light skinned and they were smaller than us, and we start to question our own self. What we have to do is we do not compare ourselves to others. We gotta accept who we are. If you're size 24, then be a size 24. Go to Lane Bryant. Go to the store that caters to your size. Go get you a girdle. Tighten that sucker up. Go to the hairdresser. You know, there are some beautiful plus size women. The ones who are not, somebody to mess them up here and psychologically made them think that they ugly for some kind of way. And people do that because they talk about people. But we got to overcome that. We have to tell ourselves, you know what, forget you. I'm beautiful regardless of what you say. You know. And I did have something for the children that I'm going to give them before we leave. And it is something because we do need to start when they're that age. They're the ones who get picked at. They're the ones who are being, you know, told what they're not. Because they're too tall, they're too short, they're too light, they're too dark. So we need to start telling them that yes, you're uniquely made by God, but you are okay the way it is. Whatever they say, don't worry about it, you don't need them. Move away from them, they're not the friends for you. If they can't accept you. And we have to do that to the children. Then they're going to be out there trying to make their own family and gangs and the wrong crowd that accepts them. And they can walk away from anybody and be alone.
Because I can see you hot. I'm not sorry.
It's okay if everybody is wearing their pants hanging down, my man. Do you wear your pants hanging down, my man? Elijah, do you wear your pants hanging down? No. Now, wait. Don't look at mama. Forget about mama for a minute. But do you think that it's okay to wear your pants hanging down? Okay. So, and it's okay for you to think that. It's okay for you to be different when all your friends are sitting there doing it and you to walk past them with your belt on.
Yeah, I know that.
It's okay. That's why you got all the girls. People teach all the pants up. That's what it is. Okay. We got to make sure, guys, that we're also doing things to contribute to our positivity in our household, in our environment, in our cars. Keep positive energy, colors. Everybody get hot, I see them fast. Colors, we got to make sure we have bright colors. Don't be in the dark with the lines. You know, beautiful things, flowers and rainbows and plants, you know, things like that. Do things that were posters, you know, back in the day. When we came up, there was a lot of posters. You see them sometimes in Walmart with the sayings and stuff, and I'm actually going to make some more.
You like it?
And the children need to see more.
It's still in it.
Posters, okay? And here's the
yes, you is.
Celebrate your successes.
I'm still getting too.
If you have for some reason, if you have graduated, or you took one class, a cooking class,
I'm trying. You're
or
still.
you passed the driving test, or you took this typing
Still in it.
course in school. Celebrate the small things. Everything that you have done, celebrate that. Feel good about it. Don't worry about, oh man, I don't have my degree yet. I got 3 more years. Okay, but when you finish that semester, celebrate yourself because you completed something. Sometimes we get stuck on the big picture and we don't give ourselves credit for the small things that we've done, and then we bring ourselves back down because we're like, man, I still got to do that. But if you celebrate every little thing, then you feel good, you know. And here's one that I always like to tell people. We have to be grateful. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Right now, I had surgery on my arm, right? So, you know, we get up every day. We do what we do. We get dressed. We do all that stuff. But I'm here to tell you right now, I can't do my hair because I can't lift this arm. So I can't do this to my arm. I can't do this to my arm. I can't do it. So I keep telling myself, Lord, you know what? I'm so sorry. I've been taking that for granted. We don't realize that what we take it, I have taken for granted every day that I can get up, put my clothes on and do that. Because see, now my daughter sometimes has to help me take my stuff off because I can't do it. I can't get back here. At first when I had the surgery, she had to help me pull my clothes up, everything. I'm getting there. But I'm telling you, girl, we got to be grateful for every little thing. We got to be grateful when we see each other every day. We got to be thankful. We got to make sure we tell each other we love each other every day. Be thankful when we see each other because people walk away from people and they will never see us again. You know, so we have to do that. All right? Here's one that a lot of people do, and they wonder why it affects their esteem. How many of y'all know somebody that's just uptight? They just don't never loosen up. It's like when you see them, everything is so serious. Anybody know anybody like that? They're serious all the time. And sometimes you be like, yo man, loosen up. Like, what's up? I mean, just like let your hair down for a day. And you know, you gotta drag them out the house or tell them, come on, go with me. And they say, well, no, I gotta take care of the kids and stuff. We really have to lighten up, and we can't be so serious, okay? And here's the other thing that'll make you feel good. Learn something new. What's something right now that if you could learn it right now, you would like to learn today? Cooking, sewing. Anybody got something that they would love to learn right now that they don't know how to do? Ride a motorcycle, jump out of a plane. What's something? Everybody has to have something. What's something, Candy, that you want to do? Now, Candy told me when I first met her, Candy told me when I first met her, she said, I want a model. I said, beautiful.
I still model.
Yeah, she said she was a beautiful, dark-skinned lady. So when I took the event over to the church and I bought the designers and stuff in, I said, hey, I got this young lady right here. Y'all need to work her on in there. And I gave her the opportunity to bring her dream to life. So what I'm saying to you is, y'all, if there's something you want to do,
Mommy.
do it. Find a way, learn it, do it, live your dream. We can't just be mamas.
Can you get my soda?
We have to live our dream. All right, young lady, how you doing? What's your name? How are you? You gonna come in and join us over there? Okay, come on, girl, come on. Now here's another one. I don't know about you, but I'm guilty of this right here. I did this in Murder Beach this past weekend. I took my daughter there. Girl, I never been to bike lane. Y'all never been to bike lane. I never been. Oh my goodness. I never was trying to go, but I went. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Ain't no more was looking. I was like, wow.
It's mom, no.
But let me tell you what I did. I went into the store.
Sharon, you just say, can you have
I
it?
went to buy myself something. But every time I turned around, I kept saying it's her birthday. And every time I went to buy something for me, I kept buying something for her. And this is what we do. We forget about ourselves, and we always think about somebody else, our children, and we always do something nice for yourself. Raise your hand if you did something nice for yourself this week. If you did something nice for yourself this week, raise your hand. What did you do? All right. What did you do, Taylor? You got your toes up. Who else raised your hand? What did you do for yourself this week? All right, she's smiling, girl. What kind of shoes you got, girl? Oh, Sookie. You got your sandals. Did you raise your hand, baby? Did you do something for yourself this week? Okay, so you move. You move. That's good. What you do?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, so this is for you. This is for you. That's good. That's good. We have to do something for ourselves. All right. Now here's the other part about that. And this was really
What?
make you feel good. Now, ladies, I'm gonna come back over here, y'all. Y'all done made your hair. When's the last time you did something for yourself? Oh, last week. Okay. Okay. So you're not gonna let him go like that. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay. But you know what, guys? The people make the world go round, so let me ask you this, because we need to do this too. We also need to do something for somebody else. When's the last time you did something for somebody else that wasn't your family, your spouse, or your child? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if in the last week or two you did something for someone outside of your family, your child, or your spouse. What did you do? All right.
I gotta get everybody.
Found out that you did. What did somebody do? All right. Yes. Have your hand up. Okay. You know what? We can't do that, y'all. Because you know what? Guess what? Did you know? A lot of people don't understand this. Come a little closer, baby. Can you see us?
I gotta get everybody.
You gotta zoom in. But check this out, y'all. Guess what? How about you get back over there? When's the last time you did something for yourself or for somebody else? Today, what you do? Oh, so you went shopping? Girl, that's good. But you know what, guys? A lot of people don't want to admit this, but some of us, a lot of us, people be acting like they all that, they got their nose up, and they just walk past people. One of the young ladies told me that she does something, she takes blankets
I gotta get everybody in the video.
You don't look homeless. And she said to her, she said, well, what is homeless look like? What does it look like? Okay? It don't have no look. Because you don't have the people down there homeless. They had jobs, they got careers, they educated. Some of them got masters, doctors. You know, so I didn't really get to do that. But people got something to try, and the real part that I really not going to put on them. A lot of us have to go to church. A lot of us go to church. You know what? We sit next to people going through stuff, and they can't even tell the church because the church makes them feel like they're judging. Even though the Bible says judge not, because for with the same measure, we will be judged. People don't. And they're looking at them like they don't want nobody. Have you ever, like, yeah. Have you ever, like, had somebody sit next to you? Right? Man, like, and you move. Right. You know? But you know what? How many of you know that if you had it on you, how much more blessed you could be if you would have been like, wait a minute. You know what? I got some extra job. I got some lipstick. I got my deodorant. You know, we carry some stuff. Come with me in the bathroom. Help them out a little bit. You know, because some of them will receive that. And then, oh my God, you just felt better. They just felt better. And it just, oh my God. It just makes a difference in the world. So that's called being supportive and uplifting each other. If more people there will be less disturbed, mentally guilty. There will be more happy and hopeful people in the world right now. Now, here's the big thing. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever it is that you're carrying today, because we all are carrying something. We all got something on our back. Okay? Some of us might be scared. Some of us might be some depression. Some of us might be some hurt feelings. Some of us might be mourning. Some of us might have got a diagnosis and they didn't tell nobody about it. They carrying it in secret. So what we have to learn how to do is we have to learn how to
Daddy,
what
Mom.
it is that we have been dealt. The cards that we've been dealt, the life we have. We got to figure out a way. And I'm here to tell you, it's not. And if you know the Lord is Savior, a lot of times that helps a lot of us. You know, we lean on Him, we talk to Him, we pray, we constantly remind ourselves, we constantly thanking ourselves every day for all our blessings, and we remind ourselves how blessed we are, how sacred we are, and we know that it could have been something else, and we accept it.